Okay, slightly unusual twist. I say unusual. I used to stand on this street corner and interview fans for fan cams for formerly Blues Fans TV, but obviously now Chelsea Fans TV.
You used to interview me as well. You used to interview me.
I did, because I remember you used to hang around because you really wanted to be interviewed by me, didn't you?
I was desperate. I was absolutely desperate.
And now I'm desperate to interview you. No, I'm not. No, Alex. What a game. We needed those 3 points, didn't we? It was a scrappy 1-0, but how do you sum it up?
I honestly really enjoyed the first half a lot more than other people. It wasn't good football, but it was enjoyable in the sense that, how do I describe it? Whenever we look at the type of football, and this is what frustrates me as a match-going fan, I don't see the grit. I don't see challenging 50-50s as much. I don't see that fight. Maybe that's just part of playing possession-based football. It doesn't necessarily look the same way, does it? And it was like that under Sarri at times. When you've got the ball all the time, I don't know. But I saw that in the first half, and I feel like even though it didn't look good, I could feel that there was the willingness from both teams, actually. Even United had that grit. They're just rubbish. They're just crap. And one moment of magic is all it took. We should have really buried it with Fernandes. James hit the post as well. I thought that was a cracking shot. People were saying it's a bit like Essien. A little bit different, but I'll take it. It's a good comparison. And ultimately, I think, I was saying this to Matt earlier, I don't care. I did care a couple of months ago about how we look when we were playing, because that's obviously important. You should care about the style. But when it comes down to the last 2-3 games of the season, nobody cares. Just get the job done. At this point, we're all on our knees begging for Champions League football, and that hasn't changed.
No, absolutely. And like you say, at this end of the season, you just need the 3 points, don't you? Cucurella on the score sheet again. How do you rate that man?
He was great. How many goals is he on now? Because I was saying he's not far from double digits, is he? Do you have any idea how many he's on?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but he's doing very well.
This is the thing as well, it's the type of goals he's scoring, it's when he's scoring these goals. How many goals has Cucurella scored where he's won us points? I'm not just talking about getting the fourth goal in a 4-1 win or something like that. We're talking about 1-0 wins, 2-1 wins, close games where we're not necessarily looking good, but we're able to get the job done because we got someone who's able to finish the ball. We should be having this conversation about Jackson if he wasn't suspended for Newcastle, Wacko Jacko. I think, unfortunately, he would have been a great player to have on there because George didn't really show, he's not suited at this level to be a striker. I think his movement's okay. We saw that in the Conference League. He's able to get into the right positions, but it was the defensive aspect where I was slightly disappointed as well. In terms of the press, if you look at what Neto offers and what George offers, irrespective of which position they are on the wing or up top, I think that Neto offers more on both fronts. But George does give you the ability to, he gives me confidence that if he's going to get a chance, he's going to at least have a crack. And that's something that I don't even get from a player like Jackson. So it was interesting. I was open to seeing George up top, but I think that could have changed much, much earlier. But just going back to Cucurella, I mean, he's got to be up there with the best left back in the league. I don't understand why anyone could have a debate about it. I saw yesterday that Liverpool, I think Glenn Johnson said Liverpool should be looking at Cucurella. No way.
No, thank you.
Absolutely no way. But to be honest, I don't want to spin a negative on it. Knowing our ownership and the way we renew contracts, I don't know if we'll be able to do it without Champions League football. So that's more reason to be happy and proud of the result, because if we want to retain Fernandes, if we want to retain Caicedo, players like this, we're lucky with Palmer that he signed when he did. We've got to start showing some success. I mean, I'm looking at this team now. How long can we say process without seeing progress? And that's the issue, isn't it? If we win a trophy as well and get Champions League, that's a very successful season.
I mean, you have touched on it already, but looking at the lineup today, when you first saw it, what did you make of it?
Well, I was a bit surprised to see Tosin instead of Chalobah. My prediction was that we would see Chalobah instead of Tosin. I didn't think Reece James would start. I actually thought maybe we'd go for a little bit of youth. Maybe Achimpong, because Gusto's only just come back from injury. He was never going to invert. Because, we're playing against a relegation team. They still haven't hit the 40-point mark. Me and Lewis were outside, the Vitality Stadium, not last season, the season before. He was almost in tears because we'd reached 40 points. And they've got a game to go. And they still haven't done it. How bad can you be as a football team? You call yourselves arguably one of the biggest clubs in world football. You mention Real Madrid within the same vicinity as Manchester United, and you even want to make that comparison. You can't even get. Oh, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, lovely. How are you? All right?
You know Steve.
I'm very
right?
well, thank you. I'm sure we've come across each other before, yeah.
Steve's the one who always interrupts the interviews.
Oh, and hello, thank you for coming. Right on time, right on
Did
time.
you go to the game today?
Of course I did.
Go to the game
She
today?
did go.
Did
She did go.
Did you go to the game?
I did.
Hello, lads. How are you? All right.
Steve, can you sum up the game in one word, please?
Oh, go on.
I've got
You're not allowed to ask her a question, though. You have to just give your answer.
What did you think about the game today?
Blimey. Can you sum up the game in one word? Go for it, Steve.
I'm glad we won. I'm just
Okay,
glad we won.
that's many words, but don't worry about it. You play by your own rules, that's fine.
I'm just. The cameraman's good, isn't he?
Oh, he's fantastic.
Have you met Alex before? Have you?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, have you met him before?
I have, yes.
What did you think of the game today?
Hey, listen, Steve, all I want to know is when am I going to see you in Warclaw, and how many beers are we going to get before the game?
We're going to have a few. Are you going?
Absolutely.
So we're going out on Tuesday morning.
Oh my God, you're sorting your life story out now.
It's not a life story. It's just when you
I
get.
tell you what,
when you
Fan Cams has changed since I hosted it.
She's quite bitter, isn't she?
No, I'm not.
She's quite bitter, isn't she?
I'm not at all.
Oh, your hair's
I'm not
blowing in the
at all.
hair. We'll show some hair blowing in there. Do you know what I mean?
Right, so we're all very happy about the result tonight. Let's look ahead to Sunday. What are your predictions?
To beat Man U is unbelievable, isn't it? It is just. I mean, who's our best player?
Well, look at Leonie, don't look at me.
I mean, Cucurella.
Well, he scored the goal, didn't he?
He was unbelievable again, wasn't he? I mean, Reece James is coming there nice and slow, and he's getting there. I mean, Casado, he's our best player. Is he our best player?
I think he's been player of the season,
And
personally.
then when Lavia come on, I mean, that changed the game, didn't it? Do you think so? I wish I could. It's annoying me with your hair and blowing and all that.
Your hair's annoying me.
No.
Well, I guess you don't have, that's not an issue.
No, that's what. I mean, listen. If you look like me at 60, you ain't doing too bad, girl. I'm telling you. But anyway, so we're going to see each other in Poland,
Listen,
aren't we?
I'll see you in Poland. Let me wrap up the interview, Steve, because Leonie wants to be professional. You're
Thank you.
So how do we
thank
wrap
you.
it all up then?
Well, you're going to sort of go side stage for a moment.
See you, lads.
Thank you for coming, Steve. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Up the shelf.
Okay, thank you. Wow, Steve is a legend.
For the was it the who's the team we just played? Copenhagen? No, not Copenhagen. Oh my God!
The Swedish team.
Ugarden.
Yes.
Yeah, I sat with them for the Ugarden game.
I bet you had a cracking time there.
Great time.
Okay, so back to Sunday then.
Yeah.
We got the result tonight.
Yes.
We got a win on Sunday.
I mean, we had to win against Ipswich. We had to win against Brentford. We had to win today.
Yeah.
Sometimes you win and sometimes you don't. The thing is, if the performance was good and we won, I would have the utmost confidence. The performance was good enough to beat United, who were, 17th? 16th? I mean, they are crap. And then I'm looking at Forest, who are our direct rivals. I look at what United have in there. They had Fernandes, okay, cool, stat pad, and never performs against the big teams. And then I look at Forest, and I'm more scared of Gibbs White. I'm more scared of Chris Wood than I am of what they have to offer. I'm more scared of Sells, their goalkeeper, who we actually gave to them from Strasbourg. The only reason being because he's experienced, and they've utilised that. And they've got some real assets in their team. They've got a lot of players, but most importantly, they are a team, and they trust their manager. And they're together as a fan base. If there's one club that could get Champions League football that I would respect, it would be Nottingham Forest. But unfortunately, it's us or them. So off you pop.
Well, let's talk about our fans tonight, because I thought the atmosphere was pretty good in there. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I thought it was a decent atmosphere. I do think that, it's not as good as I've seen, but if you look at what we've had this season, it's definitely up there. It's definitely one of the better atmospheres. There's no doubt that the fans, they just want something to shout about. And I think a lot of the reasons that the atmosphere has struggled this season is because the style. It's the style, isn't it? And when you're playing sideways and backwards and you're losing or you're drawing and chasing the points, that's when the frustration comes. We don't care if you want to play and waste time when you're 1-0 up. Reece James is celebrating winning a corner. I'm seeing Madueke chatting to the fans in MHL, having a laugh. I'm seeing all of it. We don't have a problem with it if you're winning. And this is the thing. If you're winning, we haven't been winning enough games consecutively, or we have, and then our downfall was just as bad. So it's been, last season it was the wave effect. This year it's been the mountain climb there and then fall straight back.
We started the season so strong, didn't we? And we always struggle at Christmas. Regardless of the manager, Christmas is always a really bad patch for us, isn't it?
Well, we've done all right in December. It was actually closer to Christmas time.
Well, it was Boxing Day Fulham that was the downfall. Then, ironically, Fulham away was the start of the up again.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of it like that. But
it's quite a beautiful narrative.
It was, and I saw you after that Fulham game, and well, I mean, I am a positive fan. You know I am, Leonie. And
not as positive as me.
Not as positive as you, but I saw you after the Fulham game, and I was like, fucking hell. Even though we won that game, I was like, this is dross. And I can't look at it like that now because we're past that point. Get the results, and I will zip it. I will zip it. I don't like the manager. Even if he wins against Forest, I still won't like Maresca. I don't think
Why?
He hasn't proven himself. I think he's mismanaged a large number of players.
Can you put into the bigger picture though? It's his first season in the Premier League, first season with this big group of players. We know that we lack experience in the squad, so
we lack experience with the manager. That's another reason I'm unhappy. But no, I appreciate the argument to keep him. I'm not deluded to that. If we would have lost that Fulham game, though, or drawn that Fulham game, we've been in a different situation where a win against United could mean nothing. And we go into the Forest game already knowing our future, which wouldn't be Champions League football. So I think the fact that it's taken this long to get to where we need to be in itself is a little bit disappointing, to be quite frank. But my prediction at the beginning of the season was 5th. I did think we'd scrape it. But to see how well we did and the position we got ourselves into, where we were talking about a title race, and now we're sitting here debating whether we can get Champions League football. That for me is where I know it's a different Chelsea, but standards are standards. I'm not sitting here saying win the league, but I am saying that you've got to take a little bit of accountability. And it's not just Maresca. We know it's the recruitment. We know it's the ownership. I've spoken about these things, but for me, he needs to prove himself next season with better players. And if he's able to do that, then fair play to him.
Too early to judge now. Way too early to judge.
It takes a little bit longer than a season to really appreciate a manager. I'm fully behind that argument. I like Sarri, who played a very similar style of football, but Sarri had proven himself at Napoli. He didn't win trophies, but he played at the top level. I've only seen Maresca manage Leicester, so that's why it's hard for me to justify giving this guy blind faith. But there are aspects of the team that have improved, there are aspects that haven't. That's something I'll go into the end of the season.
Well, the thing is, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? And if we can win the Conference League, complete the set, and they're young players as well, I think a lot of the, football is a mental game as well as a physical game. So, hopefully we can build on things, win a trophy. We'll see you in Poland, and hopefully we get to see.
When are you going out there?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'm going to be there on Monday, leaving on Thursday.
Amazing! Oh, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be brilliant.
They've got very cheap beers in Poland as well.
There you go. There you go.
Have you been?
Went to Warsaw.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to that game.
Oh no, it was good. But yeah, very cheap out there. But anyway, Alex, it is fantastic to talk to you. Thank you for having me on your show again. I appreciate it. And let's see what happens on Sunday. But we keep the faith. We're positive. And up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea. There you go. Thanks so much, Leonie.
Thank you.
That was a throw.